G'day viewers, Retro Man here, and we've got more moustache superstars coming your way with Sam Elliott's The Quick and the Dead. It's a retrospective, stay tuned.
Louis L'Amour's epic saga of a new frontier.
Mule, go on now!
A pioneer family pursued by a gang of killers.
These men want our blood!
Their only hope lies in the guts and the guns of a stranger.
Meek ain't gonna inherit nothing west of Chicago.
Sam Elliott, Kate Capshaw, Tom Conti, Louis L'Amour's Western classic, The Quick and the Dead.
Coming to you from a basement studio somewhere down under, it's the 80s show with Australia's Retro Man. On tonight's show, Retro Man does a retrospective on the 1987 Sam Elliott Western, The Quick and the Dead. Well, what are we waiting for? Lights, camera, Retro Man.
G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the 80s show. Now today I'll be continuing on with our Moustache Superstar series, and I'll be talking about one of the guys with the biggest moustaches in cinema. That's Mr. Sam Elliott. He's a cool character, isn't he? And today's focus is on his 1987 made-for-TV movie. It's a Western called The Quick and the Dead. It was directed by Robert Day, and it also stars Tom Conti and Kate Capshaw. And I tell you what, guys, this is a great made-for-TV film. In fact, it was made for HBO, as I understand it, in America. And in Australia, when I saw it, it premiered on ABC television in the late 80s. And I saw a bit of a write-up in one of these TV guides, and I thought, this sounds like an interesting film. I'd just seen Silverado at the cinema a little while earlier and Pale Rider. So the Westerns did try to make a bit of a comeback back in the 80s. And this was a TV film. And it was a TV film that was that good that it could have went, I seriously think, theatrically. And it's definitely probably Sam Elliott's best Western. I really like The Quick and the Dead. And Sam plays a mysterious stranger, and Tom Conti's a settler and Kate Capshaw's his wife, and they run into a little bit of trouble, and Sam kind of helps them out. And that's how it goes, the story basically. There's a few twists and turns because there's some heated emotion there, a little bit of untapped chemistry between Sam Elliott and Kate Capshaw, Tom Conti's wife. And it's quite interesting, really. There's a lot of chemistry between those two. And it's one of these things where they don't act on their feelings and they keep it, because Kate Capshaw is a kept woman to Tom Conti, but certainly Sam has heated her emotions there. And I tell you what, it's a Western. It has a little dash of romance, or should I say understated chemistry. And I quite like The Quick and the Dead. And I think it's definitely one to check out if you haven't. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that tend to think of Sam Elliott's Westerns and they go, well, he was in Tombstone and he was in this and that. And the one that kind of goes under the radar a little is The Quick and the Dead. And that was a film that really should have gone theatrically, and it would have made a dent, I think, at the box office, because Westerns were really trying to make a comeback there in the 80s. And this is a cool little film, really. And I think Sammy plays his role perfectly. And Kate Capshaw from Indiana Jones, what can you say? At the time, she got married to Steven Spielberg after they did that indie film together. And Tom Conti was a bit of a guy on the scene at the time in the 80s. He was in Local Hero and he made a few other films at that time. And it had a great cast, really. 3 actors at the top of their game, and it all made for a very delightful Western from 1987. That's Quick and the Dead. So there we have it, guys. Another episode of Moustache Superstars, and this time we have Sam Elliott riding tall in the saddle, shall we say, and he makes a real mean cowboy, Sam Elliott, and I think the ladies like Sam Elliott, and guys I think he's super cool. He's got that great voice, and He knows how to handle himself, old Sam. And that's it for today, guys. Share your Quick and the Dead, or should I say Sam Elliott memories in the comments below. Have you seen this film? I mean, for some people, it's just a lost film. But if you saw it back in the late 80s, if you saw it in the 90s, whenever you saw this film, I'm sure it stayed with you because this trio of actors really make it something special. So that's The Quick and the Dead from 1987. It's been an absolute pleasure reflecting on this lost made-for-TV movie. And hey guys, it's been a lot of fun doing these moustache superstars from the 80s episodes, and Sam Elliott is a guy that's always up there when it comes to moustaches, and a greying one, if you will. He's definitely got that greying moustache, hasn't he? And he knows how to rock it so well. So that's it, guys. That wraps it up. This is Retro Man, living the dream, 80s style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and cooler than Sam Elliott in The Quick and the Dead. Please subscribe and good night, viewers.